Morning party people. My cousin just ran by here. It's freezing outside. Look, she just brought me this glass. It's a frosted one. She's not selling this exact one. Hold on, I gotta show you over here. And she's the one who has the shop. Let's show him your shirt.
Oh yeah.
Nala just got a shirt too. She just dropped it off. Obviously she ships it normally, but she wanted to know if Nala wanted a t-shirt, and Nala picked this one out.
He
Let's
did.
see it. A little Mean Girls, a little Scream. Boo you horror. And then she gave me this glass, and I love these tumblers, dude. Like, these are my favorite. This is the same print that's on the like the Friends Halloween hoodie.
Yeah. Wait,
yeah, but it's frosted and it's 20 ounces, which is really nice. But she said she just got even bigger ones. But we're doing Nala's hair. I just finished the braids. Yeah, we're gonna cut that.
Blonde. I love it.
We're gonna cut that and add some of this braiding mousse and stuff. But as far as her shop goes, a bunch of you were like, Sarah, the code doesn't work. So I was like, oh, okay. And I mentioned it to her and she was like, oh, I'll just give you a new code. So she did give me a new code, which I'm not like earning from it. It's just a discount for you guys. And it's Sarah Ray 10, SARAHRAE 10. Assume that gives you 10% off. So yeah, but let me continue doing her hair. First time took us 11 hours, this time 7, so much quicker. All right, we're cleaning the room up now, and oh, it's so funny. It says, I told you not to hang up. I just realized that. Sorry, I wasn't even focused. We're gonna put all the stuff back in there, but we're done.
We're done.
Here, you wanna turn around so they can see the back? So we cut it down quite a bit. If there's any little straggler pieces, I'll get them later. I did end up using that mousse. I did not, however, boil to seal the braids. So what will happen from that, I am not sure. Watch out for my coffee.
You still
My
have
poor
it?
coffee. Yeah. My coffee's in the thermos, so it stays hot.
How would a wig look on this?
Well, it's in a brewmate. Probably fine if you know, smush it down. Normally people braid their hair underneath the wigs.
Yeah, but they
not
do
like
like
that,
cornrows.
but yeah.
I'm just gonna set this up.
Nala's like anti-cornrow. Nala doesn't like cornrows in her hair. Why? I don't know. I feel like she's eventually gonna come around to it.
It's because it makes my head look flat. I
Yeah.
don't like how it looks.
No. It's not just that. It's all that over there. The gel, the mousse, the little utensils.
These have been here for like a month.
Yeah, I
They're
know.
also going through the bag.
Well, I use them to braid your hair, but that's the only time I use them, so it doesn't make sense to keep them out. I'm glad it's done. It's not even that late today. We really still have the day ahead of us if we wanted to do something, but it's so cold and rainy outside. The kids want to go out and spend their money. I'll have to see if Lewis is interested.
It also wants a lot less, and I doubt this will last past Monday, maybe Tuesday, like the pain. But
oh, I was like, damn, you think you're gonna have to take these out on Monday? It's Saturday.
no, I'm talking about the pain.
Well,
I
that's
probably
good.
won't have to take the. I probably won't.
I think there would have been relatively no pain if she let me do it without the rubber bands, but they
then I
would have
wouldn't have
been
liked
looser. Right, she wouldn't have liked it as much, so.
And that's not worth it, just to have no pain.
Right, you'd rather have pain and like it.
Yeah.
I hear ya.
Yeah.
Hopefully this hair stands up. If there's anything that you guys want to tell me about the hair, something I need to do. I have a feeling it's very slick, so I have a feeling that it's
Less
I'm worried
slick
about
now that you
denying.
added the mousse.
It's less slick now?
I feel it.
So I brought the kids to Dave & Buster's. It's really rainy outside. Not bad. Good job. An appetizer dinner. Appetizers. Appetizers. I invented the word appetizer. I'm just kidding. I didn't. I was saying that it's from Big Bang Theory. But anyway, I'm just gonna have a little nibble of the different appetizers. I really didn't eat anything today. I had a salmon bowl this morning. That was it. I haven't finished either one of my coffees I made today. Well, I got one in Dunkin' that was disgusting, so I didn't drink it. And the one I made at home tasted good, but I was busy doing hair. I'm pretty hungry. It's already like 6 o'clock. 5 o'clock. 5:20. We just watched the, we probably can't really see it, but we just watched the Logan Paul fight. Yeah, bro, not Logan Paul, but the other guy. He was over here trying to fight him like he was in the UFC. Not a boxing match.
What's UFC?
It's a different kind of fighting. Grappling, all down on all fours, doing all that. This guy looks, oh, he looks bad. He's looking bad. Okay, but what are your guys' go-to appetizers? We got the chicken pot stickers, pizza flatbread, pepperoni flatbread, truffle fries. Whenever
Fries are the best thing on this.
I was gonna say, whenever truffle fries are on the menu, we get them. Wings. And Jaden ordered pretzel dogs.
Whenever pretzel dogs on the menu, I will always get them. That's
Flatbread's big, but it's good. It's good.
It's good? I think I normally order, I'll order fried pickles. I normally do fried pickle. Calamari, we're a big calamari family, like as far as appetizers go. And anything with a dip, I feel like I don't know, chips, something like that. But we're gonna see how this food is. And then we're gonna get back to playing because we do, some of us still have 400, whatever they're called, coins. Some of us have 160. Don't. But then I'm coming in hot with a few others because I bought my own. Immediate review. Here's what we would and would not recommend. That you eat at Dave's. I mean, eat at Buster. I would wholeheartedly not recommend these. I love pot stickers. I don't think I've ever had a pot sticker I didn't like, and I really did not enjoy these. I didn't like the chili stuff on top, even though I love that stuff by itself. I love that stuff. It's amazing. But it wasn't good. I tried to force down the third one. I couldn't even make it happen. We would recommend the flatbread. That was pretty good. We would definitely A+. She loved.
But not recommended.
Yeah, nobody liked the wings.
They just kind of did not have that vibe.
Yeah, I think there were only 6 to begin with, and as you see, there are 3 left. We didn't really.
I got pretzel dogs, which I would recommend.
Oh, the pretzel dogs. That's why you don't see them. They got tore up. Not by me. Yeah. No, I thought you didn't have one, Nala?
Pretzel dogs?
Those did look good though.
She don't like me, that's why, Papa.
Was
she don't like me.
This was his first journey though?
Yeah.
She's a witch. She's a witch, Papa. Yes, yes. She's a witch. Yes, 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 yes. Come on. Come on.
Does he talk yet?
Oh, well, he doesn't say any words, but him and, oh my gosh, this morning, these two.
We were
Like, he says nothing to me.
Oh,
I mean,
really?
every once in a while I get a chirp. Like a chirp.
Only talks Solomon. That's so funny.
Now.
Oh yeah, I wonder why.
They were having a morning argument this morning.
Yeah, Papa. Well, where you taking me?
Yeah.
I'm on your way.
Like, ask him a question, though. Like,
What,
like, ask him, how did you like the ride?
Well, it's in a different house.
I know, he's
Because
spooked.
he responds differently when you ask him questions.
Well,
Oh, yeah?
I don't see it. So.
Just ask him, though. Say,
Julio, how you doing, Papa? Ay, you on my ear.
he's grooming you.
Julio, how you doing? You hear? Julio, oh baby. Yes, he's blowing in my ear. Look at my Papa, my bodyguard. He's my bodyguard.
I never show you guys our bike rides, but today Solomon brought the bird that way. So this time we rode by Aldi after the coffee shop because Jaden wanted a ribeye for lunch or dinner or whatever. Oh yeah.
Terrible idea, Mom.
You're good. You can hop up. So now we're gonna ride home. We already went to the coffee shop and we got omelets this time. Have you ever like gone on vacation or something? Let's say you're just hanging out with someone, you're visiting a friend, a family member, you're at Disney World, you're whatever. You're doing this thing that you really love and you're just enjoying it so much in the moment, in the days that you get to experience it, in the weeks that you get to experience it, whatever, etc., etc., etc. And you just know that there's gonna be a letdown at the end of it, when you go back to your regular life, or when your bestie goes back to Texas, or when whatever happens, or after the Christmas season wraps up and the credit card bills come through, talking about we're due, we're here for you, and we brought the winter with us. Do you know what I'm talking about? I feel like with utmost certainty, I'm headed that way. And the rise is actually these damn bike rides. And I'm sure you're tired of hearing me talk about it, but I was like overcome with such joy today, flying down a hill. It's freezing outside. I had just left and had a skillet for breakfast. Sausage, onions, peppers, no cheese, with the best, like I couldn't stop smiling at how good the latte was, and it came in the world's tiniest cup. So you know what I did? I ordered 2. I got a second one. It's called the Sapsucker Latte, caramel and maple spice latte with oat milk, and it was so good I couldn't stop smiling, And I'm flying down this hill, my brother in front of me, my sister-in-law and my parents behind me. Flying down the hill, sweating a little bit. My knuckles are red and cold, and I'm just thinking, I'm going to be so sad when I can't do this anymore. When I can't hang out with this random assortment of the 5 of us that are doing it. Yesterday, my other brother went. It was a different group yesterday, but I'm gonna be so sad when it stops, and I am so afraid that we're not gonna kick it back up again in the spring. Because, you know, sometimes you get a good thing going, like our book club. You guys know we started our book club, I think in October of 2020. Was it last? It couldn't have been last year. Maybe it was last year. So maybe it was in October. I think it was early. Yes, I think it was early last year. Because I remember getting my surgery and then literally hosting the book club like 4 days after, 3 days after I got home or whatever. And I had to do it because I was working with Target and I like needed the content, and I was doing the content with bags, you know, my drainage bags hanging off of me, and it was very, very challenging. And anyway, all that to say that I know we've been doing it for over a year at this point, and we fell off the last few months. Our last one hasn't happened since like June or something, and I was like, oh no, we're slipping, because this was a thing that we finally managed to get together to do. You know, you always talk about doing this with your family or your friends, or going here and doing this, or wouldn't it be nice if we did this, or if we did this, and it never, you know, gets out of the group chat, if you will. Even though for us it's usually like an in-person chat, but it never makes it beyond that. Well, we made it beyond that with a book club where we were meeting every 6 weeks or so with food and drinks and family and talking about a book. And it was like, what? Who the hell does that? Who gets together to chat about books with their family? That's not even a normal thing to me. So I was so impressed by it. And then all of a sudden, my brother picked a book, and then we couldn't decide on a day, and then we couldn't decide on a day, and before you knew it, 4 months had passed. And finally, this Saturday, we're doing the book club / movie club. We added movies into it. We're gonna be discussing Unhinged. The book I think is gonna suck. I hate when Jeffrey picks the book. I hate when Jeffrey picks the book. I hate it. He's so highfalutin. Jeffrey's such a smart guy. He's really fun to argue with and talk to. But he is just looking for different things in life than I am, and I hate when he picks the book. But it's fine, it's fine. I'm willing to do it. But like, I feel a letdown coming for the winter, and I'm like, how can I mentally prepare myself for this? For going back to working out in my dungeon basement, like, how can I mentally prepare for this? Or do I not? Do I just enjoy it while I have it? And then, you know, whatever. You know that spring is always coming. The same way that winter's coming, spring is coming. And I have a feeling that maybe people in like, you know, on the different coasts, and people in Florida and people in the South, like maybe the people on the West Coast and the warm areas, you guys don't feel it the same way we feel it. It sucks. Man, the winter is so gray. It is so cold. It is so dark. It sucks. It sucks. A lot of it sucks. I'm gonna be real, it sucks. I don't mind living through it because what's the alternative? You know what I mean? I'm not leaving my home. I love being here. I love all 4 seasons to some extent, but the winter is long. The winter is broke most of the time. People do not enjoy going out. It is cold. It's a challenge. It's a challenge that I feel like we all agree to get through. And I'm I'm just gearing up for it, y'all, because I know it's around the corner. I know it's around the corner. Anyway, we're gonna do it together, guys, okay? I'm gonna continue to post unless I fall into a little bit of a slump. January and February, oftentimes I don't really post because I am nothing but sad and negative during that time, and I'm sorry, and that's why I disappear, because you don't need that in your life, and I don't want to be the person giving it to you. So, okay, it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I've been working. Obviously, we did the ride and everything. I've been working. I gotta go hop in the shower. My manager's over here telling me I need to do a bunch of stuff. So, shower, work, Bible. I didn't get to read it this morning, and then we're gonna go pick up the kids. Do you see this little cup? Ah! It's burning my knuckle. Okay. Yesterday, remember I went and I told you I had the most amazing. Okay, I gotta rewind this. Listening to Starling House by Alex E. Harrow. The first chapter, I was like, I don't think I'm gonna like this book. What is this book even about? But now, I think I am gonna like it. Anyway, I went to that spot yesterday. What's it called? The diner, a restaurant. I had breakfast, and they gave me that, you know, delicious latte, and I was like, wow, never had anything so tasty in my life. And all it said was caramel and maple spice. That's all it said, like underneath it in the description. And I said, okay, caramel and maple spice. Maple spice. Is that like pumpkin spice? Like, is it something like a powder? And I have no idea. So today I decided to make a little, you know, latte, and I put caramel syrup, you know, like the regular caramel syrup. And then I was like, maple, oh, syrup. Maple syrup. So, I don't have maple syrup. I only have blueberry maple syrup because the kids finished the maple syrup yesterday because I brought home the pancakes from the restaurant. That's what they had for dinner and lunch. So I ended up doing a sugar-free Mrs. Butterworth syrup. So just pancake syrup and just a little bit, maybe like probably like a teaspoon. And you know what? It tastes really good. But if there is such a thing as maple spice, let me know, because I have no idea what that is. But yeah, that is quite tasty. I did it with oat milk, and I still use my creamer. I think I'm gonna try to make sandwich bread today. Right over here, there's this perfectly like rectangular sandwich loaf thing, and it has a lid on it. I have some filming to do today, so I'm just gonna get ready right now and do my filming and all that, so I won't see you for a few hours. I'm actually mid-filming, I'm not done yet, but my parents stopped by to fix some stuff in my house. Oh, I had to unplug my ice machine because it's too loud when I'm filming on this silly little baby rabbit right here. I am getting shiny and my hair is getting frizzy and my eyes are already, you know, everything's starting to rub off. So it's about that time where I start looking like, all right, girl, it's enough. I'm trying this half up, half down thing today, guys, and it's just, I needed to pull my hair out because it was looking not great. Like, what do you do when you just have fine, flat, long, shapeless hair? What's the move, guys? Because I've been trying, you know, to make the Founding Fathers pony work for a very long time, and it's probably thinning my hair out, to be honest with you. Is that a thing? Because I feel like this area is getting a little more sparse, and I'm like, ma'am, we only have so much to work with. I'm like, please do not leave us. We cannot afford to replace you. No. What are you supposed to do when this area gets sparse? Just live with it? No, I don't want to. I have been filming like food. I have been filming food stuff. My mom left her phone over here. Oh, they're across the street doing more handyman work over there. They actually rode over to the house today. They're so funny. Like, they're very, very helpful people. They're lovely. What just happened upstairs in the kids' bathroom? A+ work, A+ work. Kids are gonna be so excited when they get home. Yeah, so I need to make a meal. I'm like hungry, but I don't eat while I work. It's just, I can't, and I do not eat before I work. So I have to make a meal, but I don't wanna waste it, but also like, I need to make a meal for the video. I'm really excited for this bread. This is the container. It looks like this. I think I showed it to you when I got it. And it's like squared off, like, you know, sandwich bread. And I'm so excited. I can't wait to show you guys. So stick around. We're gonna make it in a little bit. Oh, and I'm gonna make my mom one of those coffees because I told her I almost replicated it. And she was like, are you gonna make me one? And I was like, can I get my job done first? Okay, my parents said I can't come out to play and make coffee until I get my work done. Ooh, yeah. I like how you're perched right now. You're just like perched in the middle of nothing. I just made my little Be Fast. I filmed it, and so I'm gonna actually eat it, obviously. Like I said, I'm not very hungry right now, but it's just because I think I trained my brain to not want food when I know I'm gonna work. It used to be because I would always film fashion videos, and I didn't like to have like a full stomach before I did that. One, because I would sweat like crazy and I would get kind of nauseous if I had already eaten. And two, just because if I bloat, then I gotta look at that for an hour to like an hour worth of footage and 3 hours worth of editing. I'm so glad we were able to move on to the sitting down and editing all day portion of our day, because my cramps are out of control, bro. The lower back pain and the cramps. It ain't used to be this way. It ain't used to be this way. This is only the first day, so normally the next one is worse and then it gets better. I didn't time this out very well, obviously, because I do use an app. Do you guys use an app to like track your menses and all that? Oh, what is this? What is this? What is this? Don't show me this. I don't want to see this. That bread is smelling so good. It's been in there for 30 minutes. Sorry, I was filming a reel. I feel like I forgot to film it on the vlog. It's been in there for 30 minutes. I'm gonna pop the top off for the last 10 minutes and I think raise the temperature. Okay, so I'm gonna film myself over here. You're supposed to use the back camera, but whatever. Anyway, this is it. You see like how sandwich bready this looks? I think I should have just taken it out earlier, but then again, I don't know what the inside looks like. And the bottom has holes. Very interested to see how this like really comes out. It's pretty dense.
Wait, can I see the bottom? It has holes?
Well, like the thing had holes.
I know like that is upside down.
No. So the end pieces are the best pieces? Guys, we all approve. I will link the recipe I used. I'm not gonna link it on Instagram. It was kind of annoying because she didn't give you the full recipe on Instagram. And then she ended it by saying like, put it in 350 degree oven, but she didn't tell you for how long. She didn't tell you how to take the cover off. She wouldn't tell you that. And it was because I think she wants you to go to her website. So why don't we just skip the Instagram and I'll just send you to the website where she put the recipe. There's no video, but again, the reel is missing some things. But the kids really like it. I like it too.
What about him?
You know why I like it is because it's thin enough now that you could just treat it like sandwich bread. You can put it in the toaster and you can. The kids really like it. Both of them like it.
I cannot take
It's
the
good.
CapCut watermelons off.
And I made it with Lactaid.
So I can't eat it.
Yeah. This coffee is so good. Look at this pimple. That's how you know I'm on my period. One random pimple. My period pimple. I don't name him, but I should. He comes back every time and stays in a different location. I look like I need to get my life together because I do. I did just spend 4 or 5 hours sitting on my buns in front of my computer and I just did a bunch of work. I still need to edit a vlog for Friday. Today is Thursday. By Thursday, I mean Wednesday. So I did just put one up today, which means I have been responding to comments. That's what I just finished up with. I had a bunch of stuff to do and then sent that all off. Sent it all off. Because I think I'm gonna put myself together real quick and we are gonna run to Target. Not necessarily specifically Target for any special reason, but I think we need a couple of soft foods like oatmeal bars and like maybe some different applesauce that Nala likes, and just a couple of little things. She likes orange juice and whatever that we're out of. Very little, not a ton. I did do plenty of grocery shopping last week, or was it earlier this week? Last week, the end of last week. So I want to go do that because she's getting her braces tomorrow. Oh, what is that? Yeah, I have a short list. I know that they have board games on sale, and Nala wants to do for her birthday, which is in a few weeks. She wants to have people over, which is cool, but she wants to do one of those like mystery things, not like a murder mystery game, but like one of the unsolved case files, and I did one with her and it was actually so fun, and I feel like her and a group of like 4 or 5 girls could probably, you know, figure it out without an adult. So I want to get her one of those, and then I want to get her a second one for probably for Christmas, because like I said, I'm trying to like chip away at Christmas a little bit, and they're buy one get one half off right now, and the books are buy one get one half off. And a lot of you guys told me not to let Jaden read the Jujutsu Kaisen what's it called, manga, and manga's so tricky. So I'm just gonna say you said not to let him read it because there's an incestuous relationship further on, I think, in the books. He only has like 0, 1, and 2. And it's hard to find one. I will say that someone that should have known better gifted him some that should have known better, and they were all extremely mature. And obviously I wasn't the person who bought them, so I was like, what? Like, when I realized what was in them, and I only realized what was in them because my daughter told me. She's like, Mom, I don't want to be that guy, but I think you should take a look at this. And I was like, I know, boy. And Jay's not like a sneaky kid. He didn't realize that there was really anything, like, you know what I mean? Like, someone that he trusts should have, the person who gave it to him should not have given it to him. And so he just went into it with a trusting mindset, because he's a good little boy, okay? I'm not saying he don't get into some things sometimes, but he's a good boy overall. So I need help on what kind of, he likes graphic novels. I have a point, I promise, that leads us back to Target. He likes graphic novels, and he's asking for Spy Family ones, which I know he has 1 or 2 of the Spy Family ones, and I don't mind like cussing, because like the kids know better, you know what I mean? I don't like super graphic sexual stuff. I don't like that in any capacity, so I don't need the kids being overly exposed to it at such a young age for no reason, you know what I mean? So if you have any suggestions on like manga that maybe you've read or your kid has read and it's one I should look into, please let me know, because I know he's gonna ask for some for Christmas, and I would rather kind of come into it from a place of actually knowing some things. So I've looked some stuff up, but it's kind of tricky, I feel like, because everyone's idea of like what's okay and what's not okay is so vastly different that it's just so subjective as to whether or not it's appropriate. He's also asking for the Scott Pilgrim ones, and I am going to order them through Target because it's buy one get one half on the books as well. Books, movies, toys, games, something like that. And I'm gonna read them, like flip through them. I'm not gonna read them word for word. I know they cuss and stuff. I'm gonna flip through those and see. And if I need to return them, I will. But it's just so difficult. Why are all the little kids exposed to so much stuff? Like young adult, when young adult has spicy scenes, it's young adult, it's not new adult. I saw this whole conversation the other day online and people were like, well, older people are reading it. That's fine. But if I was reading Mother Goose, I wouldn't expect her to be getting laid out and eaten up. Do you know what I'm saying? It's still Mother Goose. It's a nursery rhyme for children. Just because I am someone who maybe has already experienced some things doesn't mean that I should expect that. So for YA, young adult, which is geared towards young adults under 18, why are people boning every other freaking scene? That's not young adult. That's, at the very least, that's new adult. That's new adult. Anyway, it makes it difficult because I don't want to read every freaking book that my kids are gonna read, okay? I don't want to read that crap. I want them to read it, enjoy it, okay? My mom didn't want to read Harry Potter and Twilight. I read that stuff on my own. But she could trust that at the very least, I had to go online to get my porny fan fiction versions of it all. Speaking of, okay, I don't know how I got here, but I've heard so much about, I haven't read fan fiction in over a decade, okay, but I have read or heard so much about Manacled, the fanfic about, I want to say it's like, it's an AU obviously, and I think Voldemort won. And I want to say that it's like a twist on The Handmaid's Tale, and Hermione's in it, and I saw no mention of Ron, who was my favorite, like he was my favorite. He was like my first ever book boyfriend, basically. I saw no mention of him, so I don't know if he's dead, but Draco, I think it's like a Draco Hermione thing. I don't know, but have any of you guys read Manacled? And should I get back into fanfiction? All right, I put myself together. It's 12:23. Here's what you get. Almost exactly the same as before I left you. We're gonna make little fake, like, what are they called from Dunkin' Donuts? Called wake up wraps. We're gonna make fake little wake up wraps. Not fake, I mean, it's literally the same thing. So we order these. I don't normally order them actually. I always get those little egg white bites that are shaped like a little donut. You know what I'm talking about? They have like a hole in the middle. And I'm like, I want it without the hole. Like, give me whatever came out of the hole, please. I would like the whole egg. But it's just an egg with a little bit of cheese. And I'm just gonna use half the cheese or whatever. And then I like this bacon because this is just like the bacon they use at freaking Dunkin'. So the fully cooked original bacon. Each one's gonna have 2 pieces in it. So we're gonna go ahead and whip up this coffee that I have been making for the last few days. It's a replica essentially of the one that I had the other day at the coffee shop that I thought tasted so good. I've got a little cup here. Into the frothing situation, whatever your frothing situation is, into this you're gonna put the actual syrupy stuff because it combines better with this one because I'm using caramel, right? So whatever caramel you got, if you want to use regular, use regular. If you want to use sugar-free, use sugar-free. It's your life, girl. Not that much. I probably did like a teaspoon. Honestly, you don't need a whole lot because it's not a huge coffee. Although this one might be a little bit bigger. It's fine. And then you're gonna do syrup. I know, weird, right? Pancake syrup. Is it just weird to me? It was weird to me. But if you have maple syrup, I would recommend using maple syrup because it's supposed to be a maple latte. That being said, I don't have maple syrup. We ran out a few days ago, but it's on my grocery list. So for now, I'm just using, this is literally just Mrs. Butterworth syrup. So I'm gonna do about a teaspoon of Mrs. Butterworth. Now, you know, pancake syrup's kind of thick. That's why I put it in with the froth because it whips it up, it heats it, and it makes it easier to mix. And then I do a half cup of oat milk. I'm gonna eyeball it this time, but I did measure it this morning and a half cup was perfect. Actually, I'm gonna go slightly over a half because I have a slightly bigger cup. And then whatever creamer you like to use. I do about 3 to 4 tablespoons of creamer, and this I do measure. 60, so a double shot of espresso. It's pulled perfectly to the line, 60 milliliters. And one of you basically left me a comment that was essentially a masterclass on espresso making on Monday's vlog. And I gotta say thank you because I have been changing it up a little bit so that I'm doing it better. And you see I have a little bit more of the crema up top. And then, anyway, thank you for people that are knowledgeable choosing to share their knowledge. If we all just came together to share everything we knew very well, the world would be a better place. So we have our espresso and then we have this all nicely frothed up in here. And it probably could have been a little thicker, a little frothier, but damn, look at that. I nailed it. I nailed it, right? That almost looks like I was trying to be like the sun and the moon, a yin yang, something profound. Look, and now, nope, nothing. One day I'm gonna master latte art, guys. Today's not that day, but I know that me showing it to you, it just looks like any other coffee, but I promise you, it is so tasty. I made one for my mom yesterday and she was like, this is really good. Solomon doesn't normally get flavored lattes, but he tried it yesterday too and he was like, oh, that's really good. And my mom was like, this is quite tasty. And I was like, right? It's a little bit different. She's like, yeah, it's different, but it's delicious. And I was like, cool. So if any of you guys feel like trying out a new latte, I highly recommend it. Again, use whatever kind of frothing situation you have, but make sure you heat the syrup so that it is liquidy. Otherwise, it's just gonna be like a glob. Like if you add cold milk to it and leave it, or cold cream, it's just gonna be a glob and it's gonna be gross and it's probably gonna feel like you're drinking something that you don't wanna be drinking. Put it that way. All right, now for real this time, off to Target. Did you know the Christmas stuff was already out? That ain't it. They're putting it all out. The serving trays. Serving trays are always my favorite. Look, it's a fat snowflake. Or something. Oh my gosh, this one is so cute. This little trivet. How much is this? 10 bucks, that's not bad. Let me put that down there. Oh, a little wreath. I have a Christmas tree from last year. These are so cute. 12 bucks. Look at the little gold rimmed glasses. The only downside is a lot of times you can't put these in the microwave because, I don't know. I mean, it's not real gold, but yeah, not microwave safe. I mean, not that, I don't know who puts a glass in the microwave anyway. Somebody, I'm sure. Oh, these are pretty too. They also have the gold on the side. I need to get my nails done. So self-conscious showing you guys. Look at this. It's confused. It doesn't know what time it is. I got these last year. Remember I worked with Target last year for the holiday campaign. This is my Christmas movie mug. They have a baby one. They're both $5. That doesn't seem right. Oh, look. Oh, that's so cute. They have so many little baby ones. It's cute too. The little kitty. And then candy cane letters. All right. Oh, that's a nice little bowl. Look at this bowl. It's probably not really a bowl, right? This is like a spoon rest. This ain't a spoon rest. This is a bowl. $8. It's kind of a lot for a little bowl. I do love their wooden stuff, like this little area. Oh, look at this. If you guys like the one I have, this one's nice. This one has a nice big dome on it too. It's wooden on the bottom. $30 for that. Oh, look, and then they have a glass one. That one's only $25. That's not bad. Oh, and then, of course, the one without the top on it. But I like the ones with the covers because then I can put bread or cookies or literally anything, you know, donuts, yada, yada, whatever. I put everything in there. Let's say the track. I was just over there in the art supplies looking for paint because I want to paint a pumpkin. Because I have a pumpkin and I don't want to carve it because it's going to go bad just like the ones that the kids carved, which are obviously getting all moldy and disgusting. So let's get some paint so I can paint my little pumpkin and listen to my book. I just got off the phone. And if another furry creature ends up in my home, just know I was not the catalyst. I was not the catalyst. Okay, these are the ones that we've done, like this brand, not either one of these cases, right? These are $26.99. But then I saw these also, and I do like that they tell you like the difficulty level and about how long they think it'll take. So 1.5 to 2 hours, 1.5 to 2 hours, an hour and a half, 45 to 60 minutes. So that's actually pretty cool. And it again, it's just like solving mysteries. You get, I don't know, you just become like a little CSI person and you got to figure it out. Board games are buy one get one half off right now, so I'm gonna get one for her B-Day and then one for Christmas. The way this packaging spoke to my soul. I know it's pink and it was just full of penne and I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta get those goodles. We'll see if it's worth it because it's only 8 ounces. Like that's not very, look how little this box is. But it's hot pink and it's like they just knew I was gonna buy it. They know who their demographic is. We're gonna make all this asparagus today. It's a lot, but it'll be good to have. The penne was fine. It tasted like any other penne. It just cost more money and came in a smaller package. I guess it was more nutritionally dense. I have no idea. I wasn't even the one who ate it. Nala ate it. And the asparagus was also fire, in case anybody was wondering. That's all I have for you guys. And you are very close to caught up to real time. As I film this, it's Thursday night, so you should be seeing this tomorrow morning. Nala did get her braces today, and we have been filming the last couple of days. So I hope that you guys enjoyed today's Lizzie, and I will more than likely see you on Monday. Bye-bye.